Hi my beauties, welcome back to my channel. So I am back with another video, and this time it's a tutorial for springtime, and also I'm doing a collab video with my friend Diana. She is also known as Anastasia here on YouTube, and we decided to do a tutorial using the colors Radiant Orchid and a Tangy Orange. These two colors are so hot for this spring and summer, so if you want to really know how to get this look, then just keep on watching. So I have already primed my eyes, and I'm going to grab my Too Faced A Few of My Favorite Things palette, and I'm going to grab the color Cream Colored Ponies, and I start applying this all over my entire eyelid. And the way that I'm applying this is I'm just patting and patting. I'm not really doing any swiping motions. I'm just trying to build up the color by doing this. Then I'm going to grab chocolate milk and start applying this on my crease and just doing windshield wiper motions. And just blending it out at the same time. Alright, now that we have blended this out, I'm going to go into my brow bone and apply the same color we applied on our entire eyelid. And just don't forget to go back and blend this out. Now just make sure you don't have any product on your brush. Alright, now going to Ula Orchid, we're going to grab this color and first start placing this really as close as we can to our lower lash line, because once you blend this out, you don't want it to be all the way dragged entirely all the way down. So you just want to really mainly keep this as close as you can, and then slowly start building up the color more and more, and then tailing it out at the end. And then after that, you're gonna grab a pencil brush and you're just gonna start blending this out and going back and forth with the color. You could apply it as much as you can or as you want. It depends on what your preference is, but just don't forget to blend this out, that way we don't leave such a harsh line. Alright, now moving on to eyeliner. So I'm just gonna do my wing eyeliner like any other day, and this is totally optional if you want, but since I like to have my winged eyeliner, I decided to go for it, but this is totally optional. So basically this is how our eyes should be looking. So again, this is totally optional if you want to go ahead and do your tight line and your waterline with a black eyeliner. You could totally rock this with the beigey or neutral white eyeliner. Then after that, I'm going to move on to my mascara, and I'm using Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara and just applying a few coats, preparing them for our falsies. So the falsies I'm going to be using are called Doll Me Up by Velour Lashes. And these are just the most gorgeous lashes I've ever worn. They look like this. So just pop on your glue, wait 30 seconds so it could get tacky, and then pop those lashes on. And after you're done applying them, you want to go back with your eyeliner and then just do your eyeliner again. That way we could get rid of the shininess of the glue. And once you're done with that, we will be done with the eyes. So moving on to our face, I have already primed and applied my foundation. The foundation I used is Urban Decay's Naked Skin Foundation in the shade number 3. And now grabbing my MAC concealer, I'm just gonna apply this right underneath my eye, and then just use my beauty blender to blend this out. And the shade I'm using is NW25. And I'm sorry, I had my cousin called me while I was doing the tutorial, but I didn't want to stop, so I hope you guys don't mind. But yeah, also just whatever is left, you could bring that to conceal your blemishes and the redness that you have around your nose. That's if you even have any. So now moving on to the contour, I'm using Anastasia's Beverly Hills contour, and I'm grabbing the middle shade and I'm using this as a base, and I'm grabbing a blending brush. I'm actually finding that this is so much easier for me to do my contour really precise, and I'm just doing this on the hollows of my cheeks, my jawline, not really doing my temples, because later on I will use the warmer shade, but I just focus this more on the lower part of my face. Now grabbing the warmer shade, I am going to go over where I applied the middle shade and then just start warming up my face with this color, and also taking it to my temples. And I know it looks harsh right now, but don't worry, we will start blending in just a minute. So the favorite thing to do to blend this out is using a stippling brush. I find it so much easier and it works much more better. So yeah, just don't forget to start blending this out. Now for blush, I'm using the one in the palette called Melt into Spring, and just popping this right on top of my contour, and again going back with the stippling brush and just blending this out. So now to set my concealer and everything else, I'm going to use this middle shade. I believe it is called Banana. So for my highlight, I'm going to be using this color called Sand, and just start popping this right on top of my blush, and also down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and also on my chin. Now grabbing a smaller brush, I'm just going to go ahead and pop this also in the inner tear duct of my eyes. And I'm also going to start applying this on my brow bone to give me that extra highlight. Now moving on to the lips, I'm going to take out my Maybelline Vivid Color 905 Brazen Berry, and I'm just going to use the very tip to outline my lips first, and then I'm going to go ahead and fill them in. It's just a really gorgeous color and it just screams out spring. Now for the last step is just apply a few coats to your bottom lashes, and after that you are done and completed. I really do hope you guys liked the tutorial. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And also, don't forget to go check out my friend Diana. I'm serious, you guys. She's such a beautiful person inside and out. And I really encourage you guys to go check her out. So with that, I love you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!